Tes tes tes. Oke. Kita hapus divisi dulu guys ya. Ada koin gratis. Oke. Yang kena itu di sini sih. Nah, kata ini. Kita kasih jangkar ya. Aduh, ini udah habis lagi. Ini gacha siapa ya? Drogba ya? Ini udah selesai. Cuman ada berapa nih guys? Bisa dapat berapa lagi nih? Udah 5.800 ya. Berarti sekali lagi kita punya kesempatan sekali lagi untuk dapatin Drogba. Tapi kayaknya nggak dapat dah. Terakhir gua mau coba formasinya dulu. Salah tombol cuk. Salah tombol guys. Belok 2000.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you
Astagfirullah,
have
pagi.
just missed the kickoff.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
Nakata. Roberto Baggio. Pele. That has been slung wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Baggio. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Robson.
Santai.
Robson makes a move down the right. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's quick to snatch it back. Silvestre.
Oh, kacau dah. Gak seimbang semua.
And it's Baggio. Vieira. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. And the shot's shot a goal! There it is!
Apa bolong-bolong
And
gitu ya?
there is your opener. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nakata. Nakata is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Neymar is behind this one. Real chance! Guardiola wins the duel this time.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pele. That's good play. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Roberto Carlos has the space to scheme. That is a brilliant interception. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Decent chance! Oh, nice! Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And it's Batistuta. Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Nakata. Some front-footed pressing going on here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Batistuta powering forward here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Baggio running with intent. Roberto Carlos. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Silvestre. And it's Batistuta. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Roberto Carlos.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's found a way through. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Ended up in no man's land. Tries to pass it through.
Wah, susah kali
Lovely
ngejar.
pass, but can he get there?
Woi, dipukulnya.
Nakata.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic.
Roberto Carlos concedes a free kick for that. And he has shown him a yellow card. Pinches it off him. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Baggio, played out towards the right wing. Just past the 40th minute mark. Roberto Carlos.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Roberto Baggio, played back. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Spread out to the left.
Maju
Nakata.
Nakata.
And they can counter here. Knocks it into space.
Astaga.
Desai.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Roberto Carlos. Guardiola. Nakata. And that's been intercepted.
That was
Okay.
well played. Well
Berat juga
stopped.
lawannya ini.
And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores,
Barcelona currently
este estadio
behind
dispone
by
de un
1-0
circuito
at
de
the break.
televisión para garantizar su seguridad.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger...
That could spell trouble. Van Dijk. Boucher has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Puyol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Roberto Baggio might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
Out towards the flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Ah, jelek kali.
Stuta!
Kayak gitu.
That has not
Chipsonnya.
worked out as planned.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
Barcelona still this single goal behind. Rummenigge! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Wah, apa yang wah? Wodi. Wis.
And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
Bantu lah. Gimana mengejar kayak itu terus?
That's the throw. This is a promising build-up. Roberto Baggio touches it back. Messi. No way through there. And it's Roberto Carlos. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He'll try from distance. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Batistuta. Knocks it out wide. Messi. It's a throw-in.
Pas lawannya guys. Sultan lawannya.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And that interception
Ada base
was
juga dong.
most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking for options for movement.
Ini Dembele balon jedor ini.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Zanetti. Vieira. And it's Rui Costa.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is Dembele. Good read, needed to be. Guardiola. Probing pass.
Kalah lagi.
Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. It's Neymar! That was
Lumayan.
superb goalkeeping.
Neymar really
Ganti
must be
kursor
thinking
dia.
what he has to do to score there.
Jago dia guys.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Aduh.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Langsung naik kakinya.
Vieira. And here's Dembele. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Guardiola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played out to the left flank. Nice control. Zanetti stands tall and stands strong. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. Barcelona are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Negeri Sembilan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Cafu is having a shot! And one more try!
Bisa guys. Ngebut semua pemainnya.
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot. Nakata! And that is doing no harm at all. There's the man who is effectively the team's security
2 minutos
policy.
de descuento.
Rui Costa. 2 minutes to be added on. Vieira. Best. And the referee brings it to a close. A performance of perspiration, work
Ini di bawah
rate,
10.000
grit,
sih harusnya
and
ya.
those are very good qualities
main kayak
that
gini.
might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
2000 guys.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores.
Your reflections then, Jim.
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or
Aiman.
commitment in
Ya,
everything the
sejak
players
kapan itu
were
harus
trying to
pemain?
do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Mantan divisi 1 dia serius. Wajar susah bang. Oh mantan divisi 1. Enggak maksudnya 2000-an poinnya. Poin tertingginya. Kalau divisi 1 mah ini aja sih. Banyak sih biasa jumpa mantan divisi 1. Eh, 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 eh. Gelo hijau, hijau terus itu maksudnya menang-menang kemarin. Monel plus warna divisi 1 waspada. Iya sih. Lawannya keras-keras guys. Apa formasi lagi ya? Gue nyoba-nyoba formasi nih. Kita harus pakai ini. Depan kasih Mbappe. Nggak ada Mbappe ini karbu masalahnya. Kita perlu Mbappe karbu sih. Oh ini masih aman sih. 40.000 ya. Masih divisi 3 dia. Pak Rani. Pak Rani. Gerok lawannya keras-keras guys. Terus kita tahan nih belakang nih. Dia main crossing kayaknya ya. Mbappe oplosan yang Yu-Gi-Oh juga bagus serius. Bagus kayak itu.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway.
Duh. Waduh.
Well,
Waduh, masih pagi.
oh, he's all alone, and the shot.
Masih pagi guys.
Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Atuk.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Maju.
Nakata. And the counter is
Kalah gua.
on.
Harusnya Nakata dimatiin ini nggak sih? Itu masih
Rodri.
instruksi jangkar nggak
Opts
sih
for
tadi?
safety. And it's Messi. Pirlo. Great ball, and he's in here. They want to be quick to recover this. Rodri cuts it out. Messi. It's Seedorf. Guardiola.
Maju.
So what can they make of
Diouf,
this?
kok nggak maju Dioufnya?
Played into space, and he was quick to react.
Apaan dah?
And it's Bale.
Udah nggak,
Rodri.
ini link up udah nggak.
So Jim, what have you made of
Meta lagi
what
ya?
we've seen so far?
Well, both sides
Think I've
seem
got Pirlo.
happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Rodri calmly anticipates. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Messi. He's played it back. And here's Pirlo. Roberto Carlos. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Link up Capello guys. Aneh cok. Nggak mau lari Diopnya.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he gets rid in a hurry. It's a loose ball.
Ini kan Dead Scarler. Dia nge-review nggak
And
sini?
now they can spring out of defence. And this is Batistuta.
Aduh.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Seedorf. Roberto Carlos. Barcelona
Diop.
are still
Bagus,
to
Diop.
register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
Astagfirullah. Kena badannya.
Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And here's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. And it's Rodri. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Messi. Silvestre. Juve. Now it's Messi.
Aduh, jauh kali.
He won't be happy with that one.
Lihat maju guys.
Zanetti. And it's Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's intervened well there. Bale. Messi. Driving forward. Seedorf. And here's Bale. Little pass back. This is a promising build-up.
Taruh terus.
Guardiola. Zanetti. And it's Zanetti. Just eases him off the ball. Looking tidy in possession here. Bale. Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's a cute ball. And this is Batistuta. Chips it through.
Gak bisa cok. Gak mau ngechip dia.
Roberto Carlos. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Batistuta.
Paris Saint-Germain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And it's Bale. Messi. Knocks it out wide. Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to it. Shot a goal!
Okay.
He scored! That couldn't have been a
Pas,
more
Cok.
potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Paris Saint-Germain
So,
have
Salah, yes.
penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes.
Oh, great chance! Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. The referee's come over. It's a red card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Cambio de jugadores.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Bale. Pirlo. It's Roberto Carlos.
That was lovely, that.
Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bale. Seedorf. Pirlo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Guardiola.
Yup.
Nice looking ball. Chips it through. Shoot!
Astaga, mana ada nyungkel itu,
The
Cok.
keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Enak kali udah nyungkel itu. Masa ngechip aja nak pandai.
Tidily. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that has put paid to that. Bale, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Bale. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Offset lah.
Messi gets
Striker
flagged
wajib tambahin
offside.
chip shot control. Nah itu aneh pula, Cok. Bisa pemburu gol nggak ada chip shotnya. Lima, enam, tujuh.
Cambio de
The two
jugadores.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Roberto Carlos. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Bellingham hangs one in. Firm header just off target.
And he did so
Gacha
well
skill
to
aja
get
pakai
himself
pemain nol.
through. What a
GP
good
bisa
effort.
disimpan ya tahu.
Corner number 2 then.
Ini kan difusi ntar kan. Ya ampun, Cok.
Yaya Toure! Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. This is Romario. And it's Rijkaard.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side.
Aduh.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Played out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's Bellingham.
Voice.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Bellingham is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Ih,
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach.
Kalah
Get your head
sprintnya,
down,
Cuk.
keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
beberapa kali peluang
Yaya
kalah skill
Toure.
semua itu.
Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure.
Oh, great feat, that.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The ball's gone astray. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Sampai main bertahan dia.
Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Yaya Toure. Barcelona could be just about done here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
And it's Nakata. Looking for options for movement.
Ah,
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Roberto Carlos looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Messi. Stood up well to him there. Lovely bit of skill.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Has to go back here. That's put paid to the danger. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
ampun guys.
That's that, the end.
Ampun.
Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's
Namanya
only
hehe.
really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Ya elok jago-jago lawannya.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona just couldn't get into any kind of rhythm after going a goal down. It made life so easy for the opposition, who hardly broke.
Masih divisi 2 loh ini. Ngapal ini dalam ya. Males main jadinya. Katanya nggak ada degradasi lagi divisi 3 ke atas. Degradasi maksudnya dari divisi 2 turun ke divisi 3 nggak ada gitu ya? Walaupun habis poin. Masa gitu? Divisi 3 nggak turun ke divisi 4. Oh gitu. Nggak ada mentok di 1500. Oh gitu. Tapi nggak tahu kalau restoration. Baru tahu nih. Apa formasi yang bagus ya? Coba lawan Smart Asis bang sekali. Smart Asis kah? Ntar gue nyari formasi dulu. Matiin filternya, oke. Ntar ya. Kita udah tahu anak Mandul juga jago, iya. Gila sih. Jago-jago dan kaya-kaya, guys. Kalau divisi 1, divisi 2 anak manual udah sultan-sultan semua. Di benchnya aja ada Dembele Ballon d'Or. Gila nggak tuh? Gua nggak pernah top up main. Malah ketemu manual lagi. Nggak apa-apa sih ketemu manual gua mah. Nah, kalau pemainnya setara masih ini sih, masih kayaknya masih bisa ngelawan dah gua. Lihat nama tim lawan bang. Apa tuh? 2 musim 0 gelar. Apa tuh 2 musim 0 gelar? Madrid kah? Inter Madrid dia. Iya.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns.
Mbappe buat
This
siap
is football at
datang
its
gratis.
finest.
Iya, Mbappe keluar dari PSG.
Colours
2 kali
vivid and
berturut-turut
vibrant,
champion
songs
PSG.
loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Ayo.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders.
Great chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Romario really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Terrific effort! Oh, he's hit the bar! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona finding themselves
Muter-muter dia, Cok.
unexpectedly behind. Adams
Didorong
with a
Nunes ya.
fine tackle and reclaimed it in a trice.
Aduh. Nyangkut.
Raul. That is good strength. Just too much on that. Well, a
few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused
Maju
either.
Diop. Kasih paham Diop.
And that is a little undercooked. Raul is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Not where it came from.
Oke.
Oh, he's enjoyed that.
Oops.
He evidently
Mundur
loves
dulu.
the contest. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
Romario.
Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
Aduh.
Nunez.
Woi,
Neymar.
seingatku fans Madrid fanatik
That
bang.
is an easy claim for the
Mobil
keeper.
balik pernah dilemparin pas nggak ada clear. Oh, yang kalah dulu itu ya. Cuman dimarahin Ramos nggak sih jadinya?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found the shoot! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! McAllister, now it's Darwin, and it's Kukçu. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's having a shot! Well taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. He's beaten the last man. Corner number 2 then. Has a look and plays it forward. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Neymar. Nice bit of skill and he's away. Silvestre finding himself in space.
Tinggi bang, tinggi Courtoisnya.
And again they run up against stubborn defending. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rijkaard. Guardiola. This is a promising build-up. Romario. Caicedo gets a foot in here. Raul. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance here to counter. Kukçu. He's on it, can he get away? Kukçu.
Maju Romario.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Gak ngejar dia.
Kimmich. McAllister. Raul. Neymar.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Nicely weighted ball. Now, can they
Messi.
get him away? Oh, this is a great position.
Nendang dong dia.
That's it, 45 minutes up.
Kenapa nggak nendang Messi?
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22
Away we go again.
será sustituido por el dorsal 9.
And it's Neymar. Darwin. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's clever.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Benatia cuts it out.
Bingung ganti-ganti kursor deh. Astagfirullahaladzim.
Here's a corner.
Dapat, Cok.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Ntar.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Lah petir ya?
Oh, easy
Betul
pickings
apa tuh?
there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has ended up in no man's land.
Maju Neymar.
Neymar. He's having a pop! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Jelek kali. Stick gua udah ngedrift kayak ini.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Santai, bos. Neymar.
Neymar. Dembele. It's a searching pass.
Lah.
Good ball over the top. It's Raul! And it's Kukcu. And here's Dembele. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Nunez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nunez! Nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. McAllister and Caicedo. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Looking for a runner. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Raul.
Woi.
Messi. And it's Guardiola.
Sopan kah begitu?
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Still no way through, the defending here is resolute. And the through ball, Silvestre, Caicedo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is from Mario.
Nggak kena
McAllister
terus
did
dah bola.
just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Caicedo. And it's Kukcu. Can he get on the end of this? Brilliantly cut out.
Oh, kiper.
And here's the chance to counter. Messi. Good take, and is he in? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Raul.
Barcelona appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
Well, that is one way to stop
Lama
him.
kali beloknya ya.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Mampas kali, guys.
Dembele. Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now. Diouf. Romario. Diouf. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And this is Messi. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Messi! And there's a goal! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And now he has two.
Loh, masih main dia.
So
Aku kira
now
nyerah
we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Messi coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now it's Messi. Benatia. And that will be the final act. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Waduh. Oke, 3.200 lagi ya. Dengan Declan Rice terbaru. Parat nggak ada kah? Keparat sekali ya. Biar lengkap sekalian. Tiga CB. Oke.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
And he's taking no chances there. Takes a shot!
Oops.
Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Kipernya Oliver Kahn sih. Yang
And
baru.
we have our very first corner. Oh, good effort! He will be livid with himself. Nice looking ball. He's having a shot!
Astagfirullahaladzim.
And he's done it! That
Inaaling
is
umpan niya
so
din.
good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it.
Tries a shot!
Diouf really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. And here's from Mario.
Woi,
Howson
Romario.
deals with that comfortably. Mateus. Now it's Haaland. Always onto this. That is good alertness. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Zanetti. And it's Rijkaard. And here's from Mario. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail.
Ah, blunder.
And he's running through. Can he get away here? Guardiola. Triol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Haaland! And that's in. A quite incredible spell.
Roket
They
kali
are
Haalandnya, guys.
flying. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any...
Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Real chance!
Eh,
And now
Itu.
a sudden chance to counter.
Rice really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
You won't be happy with that one.
Larinya. Pales sprint dong.
Mateus conjures time and space where few can. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! Guardiola. To Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's found a way past. And this is Messi. And the shot! That's a decent clearance. And here's Romario. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And that was asking for too much. Nakata. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming. Rice has it in a wide position. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Juve. Shifted it to the flank. Nakata picks it up out wide. Akanji attempts a clearance. Haaland going after that. That pass isn't the best. That's it, 45 minutes up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter.
Ngebut
If it
dua
ain't
di depan
broke,
itu.
don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early...
Great chance!
Kita
And he was
jangkarin
there
ya
to
depan
get
ya.
a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Johor Darul Tazim have their second corner now. Howson clears it away. Juve.
Kalah lari mas.
Romario. And it's Zanetti. Now it's Messi. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Ødegaard. Messi. Mateus. Good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Ekitike does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now, can they get him? And a chance! Off the post! And that's a good finish. Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Romario at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time.
Bullish header!
Wis.
Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Johor Darul Tazim have their third corner. Opts to play it back, and that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Barcelona has the chance to go the other way. And here's Haaland. That's a good, decent chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's there to belt it away.
Cambio de jugadores.
Lawannya smart assist ya? Nggak tahu dah. Nggak dah kayaknya.
Tries one from range. He's done very well to
Nggak
get to
merhatiin
that.
sih tadi.
Kagawa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland. Ødegaard tries to play it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Chance here to counter. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ødegaard, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Thinks about the shot.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Short changes him with that
Ah.
pass.
Mana sih
Rice.
ngopernya?
Haaland. Looking to play him in. Now there's a fine ball. Shot a goal! And he hits the net.
Gelok Shinji Kagawa.
This is getting
Tadi
better
gue lihat bang,
and better.
centang hijau iya kah?
Well, how's that for a
Di
class
sini nggak bisa
finish?
kelihatan ya?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Johor Darul Tazim go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Johor Darul Tazim are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Gelok,
Well, I think it's
ngoper-ngoper
pretty
itu loh.
clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that
Wah,
seems to be
pelongo
the plan.
backnya.
Big chance! Nakata. Oh, this looks sharp.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Romario being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Wah, enak
Yeah,
kali
they've
dia
got
yang
to be
dribble
careful,
guys.
Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to
Huh?
turn into indiscipline.
And it's Messi. Guardiola. Couldn't squeeze it through. Duke played out wide. Zanetti. It's loose here and they'll want to reclaim
Delay
it.
nggak jelas.
Timber. Played for Chiellini. Timber looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Now it's Haaland. Kagawa. That is a brilliant interception. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Now it's Haaland. And he's had it nicked away. Tries a measured ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a great ball. And Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. What a throw in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Can he get on the end of this? Alonso. Haaland. That has been cut short. Now it's Messi. Referee looks at his
matikan aja lah.
watch and
Nggak
blows
jelas,
his
Cok.
whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you summarise what we've seen?
Perlu ya. Nggak ada yang main kah? Main manual? Pada main Smart AC semua? Apa gimana ini? Silent Rider main juga deh guys. Meow meow. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action.
Tenang.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Batigol.
We would ignore him.
It's Rivaldo!
And he couldn't quite find the target.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
Oh, that's well spotted. Seedorf. Messi. Zanetti. Maldini calmly anticipates.
Tenang.
Messi. To Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp. Passing nice and neat. Thuram can clear it away.
Buang saja.
There will be a throw-in. Nesta cuts it out.
Sandro Nesta.
Really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that was vital. That's a little off target. Look at the space. Rivaldo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Maldini.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Berhenti dia, Cok.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's picked out the run. Seedorf. Batistuta. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. It's Snyder! Oh, special! That is a special goal!
It's Carler dia.
About as smooth as it gets! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
You felt it was coming.
1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Diouf, and it's Nakata. Rivaldo, renowned for his long-range shooting.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's tidy. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Kena kepala botaknya.
The Netherlands with the corner, they're first. And here's Zanetti. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal! Messi. Barcelona
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nakata, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Guardiola. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Rivaldo short changes him with that pass. Seedorf.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Looking to play him in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Vitinha. Now this could... Rummenigge! Oh, how good is he?
Kok jago orang
Oh,
guys.
it really
Kok bisa
is a
orang jago
finish
ya?
of the highest order. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of it.
And Batistuta! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's a decent clearance. Out of play for a throw.
Yang dibuang ya.
Batistuta. Rummenigge. Great vision. And that has found him in acres of space. Khan claims it. Safe hands.
Woi,
Zanetti.
bahaya
Still no way
bahaya.
through. The defending here is resolute. And he is dashed. Batistuta! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that's
Oh, panas
close,
sekali.
and that will be the last of it. It's half-time.
Panas sekali pekan baru guys.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it to try and pull...
Oh, what has happened
Penyakit.
here?
Bisa ngeliat kayak gitu, Cuk.
The Netherlands couldn't really be more watertight in
jadinya
midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Nakata. Messi.
Oh, really well played.
And this is Batistuta. Nakata unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Could move up a gear here. Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And he's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Taruh lagi
That
nih.
is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Messi nggak bisa posisi di luar
There's no
jangkauan
doubt
musuh.
it's a long way back, but they can at
Bukan
least give us
kreatif loh.
something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Juve currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And it's Nakata. And they win it back again.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rummenigge. And he's being shifted off it. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now he's running away. Rivaldo. It's Rivaldo!
Gelo emang, Cuk.
Utopia! And they are cavorting!
Pemainnya
Up by
Bisa
3.
dibody.
They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Schneider picks it up out wide. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Rivaldo! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. De Bruyne knocks it out wide. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Lopez. Fermin gets flagged offside. Seedorf. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Messi. Oh, no joy this time. Vitinha. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Messi. And Messi!
Bisa dong
That
ditepis.
was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Mana
I
caranya
think
itu?
that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's their
Apa
second
racikan
corner of the game.
dia? Minta lah.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Dari tadi nge-shoot gak gol-gol, Cok.
Played into space. Floated through. And that was very necessary. Seedorf.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if it's just a goal. The lift it would give.
And the shot! It's in!
Enak kali dong muter-muter ya.
This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter. And well,
And the shot!
Pas kali posisinya di situ.
Terrific save.
Apa nih?
So, third corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's had it nicked away. Thuram makes the interception. Vitinha. And it's Lopez. And here's Batistuta. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
Habrá
Cut it
3
out.
minutos de descuento.
Maldini, the man that is tenacity personified. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Bale. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And here's Batistuta. And that's a dangerous ball. That's the end. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come.
Gila,
It was a
Cok,
poor
lawannya.
show all round.
Di bawah 10.000 semua.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
well, Peter, I really couldn't.
Apa kita hidupin ini ya? Kayaknya nggak imbang dah, harus dihidupin crossplay kah? Hah? Matiin dah, coba. Nggak jelas, Cok. Jam berapa udah? Jam 11.50, guys. Mau zuhur lagi. Las. Baik, bagi dia bangku. Kita mabar, bentar. Habis nih. Di sini bisa ngeliat nggak sih pas match? Kan muncul kan? Apalah nama timnya? Apa nama timnya emang? Bansos aja cukup. Emang bansos semua ini, bukan bansos nih kocak. Emang salah bansos itu. Bansos semua kah? Bansos saja cukup. Pakai stick ya bang? Alah, emang pakai apa lagi selain stick? Bisa pakai keyboard
Well,
kah?
what a scene we have here.
Buset,
There's a
image
real
imagine.
expectant buzz in the
Di mana
stadium.
image-nya di mana?
Players on the pitch are raring to
Perhatiin
go
buat tadi.
any minute
IMF
now.
ya?
y Alemania.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
CMF. Ya, oke sih, Kimmich bagus. Oh, ini guys. Apanya? Umpan-umpannya bagus dia. Cocok sih di situ. Dia kan cocoknya ngedef. Oh, ngedef oke juga.
So it's
Mungkin dia
down to
ngandalin
business
umpannya
here.
kayaknya.
So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in
Kalau
this
Kor
fixture?
masih pagi.
Casemiro.
Ah,
He gives
tingkah.
them some real defensive steel in the
Pagi,
middle of the
pagi.
park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yes, getting the best out
kuat.
of him will count
Kuat
for
kali.
so much.
Dia kali aja pakai apa ya bangku? Oh, kartu yang ini passingnya dia yakin ya? Iya, kartu yang ini passingnya tinggi.
Nicely intercepted.
Rohimatul Esa main dia ini kamu mobile kah?
It's a good spell of possession this.
Gua di mobile ada juga kalau mau di
It's a threatening
add
ball.
ntar.
Nakata. And they can counter here. Now it's Messi.
Kejauhan.
Juve powering forward here.
Lihat tuh.
Now he's running away.
Lihat tuh.
Oh, for a shot!
Main bansos.
And that's what you call inspired
Bansos aja cukup
goalkeeping.
katanya.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Germany with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Mobile lainnya cepat. Siap matchnya bang, cuma 9 menit. Kita PC 15
Plays it
iya.
short. That is
Gampang
lovely.
nyari lawannya di mobile.
Barcelona
Mario.
are looking to go forward now.
Mario.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's managed to get free.
Oke,
Too
nggak
much on
dapat.
it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything
Messi.
his way.
Oh, that's well done. Really robust.
Aduh, Messi berhenti dia, Cuk.
Casemiro. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And here's Messi.
That's good play from him.
Aduh, Nakata itu loh kosong.
Kimmich.
Nada.
Barcelona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Kayaknya nggak jago-jago
Yeah,
kali
you
dia.
need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Casemiro has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Maju.
Silvestre.
Julian Timber.
He's shifting through the gears here. Cleared without hesitation.
Sabera.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Oh,
And that's definitely not his
nggak
best.
ini cok, nggak
He's
batal
fizzed it
dia.
forward.
Kimmich.
And it's Salah. This looks promising.
Tapi bohong.
Mohamed
Wih,
Salah!
jago sih itu.
Brilliant!
Gila, Cok.
Salah!
Dari luar kotak.
Sumptuous finish and
Bentar, kok ini
absolute
Ricard gue
joy.
mundur-mundur ya?
And Germany are in front.
Udah mati sih, udah mundur.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Very good finish, but that back line could have dealt with it an awful lot better. I'm not sure what their plan was, but it's not coming off.
Germany have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that
Rodriguez.
gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, well played, well played. Casemiro can be a real threat inside the box. Oh, that's nice. He's had it taken off him. Nakata. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Lovely pass, but can... And he shoots!
Langsung ganti kiper enggak ya? Cepat juga mikirnya.
Game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience.
He leaps for it! No, not the best of headers. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Iya.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Nakata. Ball played for Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
That looks a
Kaget
cracking
dia,
ball.
bola lewat.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Casemiro.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Howson. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Nakata. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
7.
Germany get the second half going.
Kimmich.
And it's Casemiro. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. And this is Messi.
Woi, kalah sama kuman dia.
Rijkaard.
Wih, kalah cuk.
Great vision. Oh, delightful ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now that looks a decent ball. Timber. Kimmich.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Now it's Girassi. And this is
Ah,
Mohamed
kosongan.
Salah. And the shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Germany have their second corner now.
Ya, kok ini?
And he's taking no chances there. Showing good feet. And he's picked it up out wide. Kimmich. Romario. Messi has created one goal already. Kimmich. Nakata. To Guardiola. Looking for the run. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well seen. Saw that
Lama
coming.
kali
That
pun.
was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Girassi. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi ini kayaknya udah nggak layak pakai lagi, guys.
Cambio de jugadores.
Terlalu
en el
basic
Barcelona.
dia.
So,
El
Nggak
third
ada
goal of the
lari-larinya.
game.
Messi, el dorsal 9. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14, el dorsal 15. Cambio de jugadores.
Lari Permin.
And now a sudden chance to counter. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Kosong.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter is on. Rijkaard. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he welcomes it. It shapes to shoot!
Begitu.
Goal, Barcelona! And the game
Kan
is
asik
well and
lah kayak
truly
gitu.
turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Maju Guardiola.
Is onto this.
Pelanggaran.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Mundur.
Timber does well to get it back. And it's Salah. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nakata.
Maju Romario.
And he's intervened well there.
Nggak ngejar dia.
Casemiro. Juve. And here's Drogba. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. Timber. Silvestre promptly onto that, and that is that. Nakata. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Duff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Drogba. Juve receives it in a good position here.
Germany really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Nicely aimed pass. Barcelona, moments now away from seeing this one out.
Ahora, 2 minutos de descuento.
Nakata. And it's Guardiola.
Maju semua.
2 minutes to be added on. Can he get on the end of this? And he's... Big chance! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is fabulous. And that is as far as it goes.
Bansos
So
aja
the winners
cukup.
bullish and belligerent after
Kalah,
a
ya.
remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
Tapi dia menguasai bola,
Romario
guys.
picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the...
Udah kah? Jam berapa sekarang, guys? Sekali lagi bisa nggak ya? Siapa minta ID tadi? Udah kah? Si Rohimatul Raisa. Rohimatul. Yang mana ID itu yang mana, guys? Yang di bawah itu kah? Yang di atas PSN gua kan? Iya, di gameplay ada tadi. Dia mobile. Oh, mobile. Mobile gua apa ya namanya? Kayaknya polosan aja, Yon, prayoga gitu aja kayaknya. Las guys. Dapat nggak las ya? Kapan tes game lain, Bang? Tes game apa? Gue malah main Spider-Man sih. Apa kita main game story pagi-pagi? Biar nggak muak main bola terus. Gue main game story malam-malam. Oh, malam ya. Lu nggak bisa malam ya? Apa pagi kita ganti game ini ya? Game story juga. Gue baru download ini tadi malam. Apa namanya? Duh. Baru download Ghost of Tsushima sama ini RS9. Nyerah aja nggak sih kita? Nyerah guys. Bang, habis ini coba liatin bentar menu PS-nya. Oke. Ntar ya, habis gameplay ini ya. Lu punya PS kah? Winning
Oh,
Eleven?
what a sight this is. The color,
Kalau
the
nyari-nyari game
choreography, the
tampilan gimana?
camaraderie.
Oke, ntar.
The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a
Lu
monumental
mau beli
occasion.
PS atau udah punya PS atau
Well,
punya
the stage
PC?
is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, he's had a shot!
Wais, tiang tuh.
And it's hit the woodwork and out! Schneider
Bernardo Silva.
and Neymar engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Messi, and he's running through. And this is Romario.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Passing nice and neat.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Batistuta. Nedved. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nakata. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Batistuta.
Aduh,
Truthfully, it was
Salis.
hard to see any better outcome there. Barcelona are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Now it's Messi. And this is Romario.
Romario really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Schneider. Schneider takes a
Oops.
shot.
Hampir,
Oh,
bro.
that was wicked. A
Aku tiap hari di
truly
PC, Bang.
wicked effort.
Tiap hari
Oh,
liatin
that
Steam
was
itu. Oh,
certainly
gitu.
bold, Peter.
Oke,
He's
oke.
never short on confidence.
Di PC biasanya orang ke Steam atau Epic Games Store. Kalau di HP kan Play Store. Nah, yang jangan kulihat itu Play
Nedved
Store.
plays the game
Makanya
a
bener
step
oke,
ahead
ntar ya.
of almost anyone. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Either side yet
Snyder
able
ini
to
guys,
force a
Snyder
breakthrough
ini
here.
harus
And here's
diwanti-wanti, guys.
Neymar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Zanetti gets across to intercept that. Schneider. Schneider really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And Bernardo Silva, oh, it's fallen loose again. Deftly away. Take back. And here's Messi. And he is dashing. Batistuta! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Batistuta simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Rummenigge is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now it's Batistuta.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Romario, and he's worked it through. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to
Gelok,
this?
ganti ini kiper langsung dia.
And this is Batistuta. Messi. Oh, that is asking for trouble. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar. Schneider is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Neymar. And it's Marcelo. Marcelo, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Schneider.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Messi. Aims beyond the defence. Nedved. Flings it across. Howson clears it away. Good
Whoops.
chance here! And the keeper has reacted superbly there. And that is the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over
Sama
here.
Barcelona ya. Dan bukan
Review
gawang
the
6
first
dia guys.
half.
I think it's been a decent enough watch, despite the half stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard again.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the
Astaga.
ante first.
Dapat dong. Dia lihat umpan di sini guys.
Rummenigge, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And this is Batistuta. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Zanetti.
Astaga, itu yang diopernya.
Looking for the run. And
Ini
it's Schneider.
ini semua nih masalahnya.
Goes for the shot.
Red color semua.
He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the counter is on. And here's Romario. Tries to pass it through. Cuts it back.
Messi nyundul, cok.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, good take and a good... Romario! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rummenigge. And here's Batistuta.
Jangan
And
kasih
there's green grass
Rummenigge-nya.
ahead of him.
Red color.
That's very neat. Xavi. That's destined for the flank. Looking for the far post.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
It's Nedved! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nggak bisa apa-apa Messi ini guys.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Batistuta! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
A deeply frustrating
Aduh.
game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. He's picked his way
Jelek
through.
kali Marcel turnya.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Astaga.
Schneider. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Referee's given a throw.
Akankah kita pakai Neymar juga? Tadi main Black Scarlet aja dia.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17, el dorsal 22,
Rijkaard.
el dorsal 9. Serán sustituidos
Barcelona
por
are
el
making a
dorsal
change.
21,
After this, just one opportunity to do so.
El dorsal 15.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Astaga.
That's an excellent
Jauh
interception.
kali, Cok.
Xavi. Diouf. And this is Romario.
Ah.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That pass has been well intercepted. Dani Olmo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rummenigge. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Zanetti. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Dani Olmo. Shoots!
Mantap kali bola lepas kayak gitu ya.
And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly
Wah,
pumped. and ready to
kegirangan
go.
Capello.
That was a given. It always.
It's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team,
Huh?
He's been caught napping. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has.
Anggaran.
Barcelona, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Maju. Aduh. Oops. Aku bohong.
Great ball if he can get there. Iniesta. Knocks it into space. Dani Olmo.
Romario.
He's in a good position here. Romario! And the keeper's given it away. Great ball and he chance for a shot. Oh, it's come off the upright. And
Okay.
that is as much as we have time for. What
Masih
a
ada kah winning
satisfying
11?
performance. A performance at
Kita
times
tutup
of
aja langsung.
determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Romario claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Oke, lihat bentar ya.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Nih, apa yang mau dilihat? Geser kanan, media, Netflix, YouTube, Spotify, game. Lihat perpustakaan game ini. Koleksi game. Itu dia lobby utama. Mana ini? Ya. Ini lobby utama. Home. Koleksi Anda itu maksudnya apa, Bang? Koleksi apa? Koleksi game. Koleksi yang game udah gua punya. Last of Us, RS9, cuman belum gua install gitu. Gua punya digitalnya cuman belum gua install. Silent Hill, Unbound. Itu semua game yang mempunyai tapi belum ya. Ada Paladin dong. Mana Paladin? Gua punya cuman nggak gua mainin. Mana Paladin? Ini. Paladin game apa, guys? Game online. Game online bukan sih? Nggak tahu gua. Ini itu Bang, santai mainnya. Main online ya? Iya itu. Cards, apalagi Battlefield, God Simulator, Marvel Rival. Oh, kalau nyari game yang belum kita punya, di sini keluar dulu. Kan yang tadi home ya. Nih, ini berlangganan PlayStation Plus. Kalau lu apa ya, subscription kalau ininya fitur berlangganan, jadi kita dapat apa katalog game yang bisa kita download. Ini semuanya berapa nih? Ada 100 kayak ini. Ini semua bisa gua download nih. Superman 1, 2, Miles Morales, Last. Terus kalau kita berlangganan juga bisa dapat ini game bulanan. Tiap bulan itu dapat berapa ya? 3 kalau nggak salah. Oh, sekarang 5. Dapat 5 game bulanan. 4 sih, ini pack satu lagi, Cok. Dan bisa kita add to library, kita klaim gitu. Ini belum gua klaim ini. Nah, kalau kita add to library maksudnya kayak itu tadi, koleksi Anda gitu. Itu maksudnya kita bisa langsung beli PS Plus di situ ya? Bisa. Tiap bulannya ini mana ya? Harusnya ada sih. Gue masih berlangganan, muncul atau enggak ya harga langganan? Ini per bulan, per 12 bulan itu 1.700.000 yang ekstra. Kalau yang deluxe berapa nih? Gue nggak tahu. Bukan ini harganya. Ini gue karena masih 1.900.000. Bukan, Cok. Yang deluxe berapa ya per tahunnya? Pokoknya di atas ini, di atas ekstra sih. 1.900.000 mungkin atau berapa gitu. Gue berlangganan setahun. Cuman ngambilnya pas diskon kemarin 1.100.000 berapa gitu. Diskon Black Friday. Biasa akhir tahun gitu. Benefitnya ini tadi, game Ubisoft kita bisa mainin. Terus ada katalog game yang tadi 100 game itu, game bulanan. Terus apa lagi ya? Itu aja sih ya. Kalau yang deluxe itu kita dapat klasik katalog sama bisa nyobain game trial. Bisa trial game terbaru bisa kita coba dulu. Kayak apa ya? Ini ya, Hell is Us. Hell is Us ini baru kan? 2025. Apa yang paling baru ya? Ya ada sih di sini. Eh itu terus kalau beli game biasa di sini. Ini kan paling kiri tadi ya. Beli gamenya di sini. Store-nya. Udah pergi ke Aldeals. Sini banyak yang diskon-diskon. Tekken diskon tuh. Kalau mau beli game permanen ya, RM4 Gold Edition 216.000 diskonnya. Bandel-bandelnya ada RM4 23 trilogi ya 366. Sekiro, Need for Speed. Banyak ini game diskon banyak ini. Kalau gue seret ke bawah nih, nggak habis-habis ini. Ini dari 500.000, 57.000. Ini apa ya? Ekspansi ya. Ini base game ya, base game guys. Kalau PS Store isinya apa bang? PS Store ya ini. Kita PS Plus bayar langsung di PS-nya apa? Kartu kredit kah? Bisa kartu kredit, bisa Shopee Pay. Apalagi ya? Itu dua itu sih. Kartu kredit atau Shopee Pay. Itu fitur di PS Store bisa filter yang lagi diskon doang kak. Ya. Kalau enggak diskon itu di sini kayaknya ada. Di paling kiri ini udah cari aja di sini. Atau tinggal ke share aja. Ada nih Forza 6. Nah, ini enggak diskon semua, tinggal nyari aja dah. Gampang. Mau game apa gitu ada semua sih rata-rata. Tapi kalau mau diskon ya kita ke tab ini deals. Ini ada genrenya. Kalau browse, kalau lagi diskon kita mau beli enggak diskon nggak bisa sih. Bisa langsung Shopee Pay di PS-nya bang? Bisa. Masukin nomor gitu kalau nggak salah, nomor kita cuman verifikasi awal gitu. Ya bayar-bayarnya tinggal lewat Shopee Pay aja. Ini Elden Ring nggak diskon ini. Forza Horizon Forbidden West. Bisa filter pencarian PS Store, cari yang free to play doang nggak bisa. Free to play ya paling online sih di sini. Yang free to play. Coba ya kita cek ya. Di sini kalau nggak salah. Sini terus browse. Mana ya? Coba di bawah ini. Nah, free. Udah nih free semua. Ini free karena ini ya. Ada yang include PS Plus, yang kuning-kuning ini itu masuk di PS Plus, jadi makanya dibilangnya free aja. Cuman kalau yang memang tulisan betul-betul free ya itu kayak ini Zenless Dino Zero. Nggak banyak sih game-game free. Oh, harus gitu ya? Iya. Kalau include ini masuk PS Plus semua, gratis di PS Plus semua. Nah ini World of Warship Legends nih baru free. Agak ribet juga sih. Ya lumayan sih filternya, bisa cari yang free doang. Oh gitu ya. Fishing Planet nih free nih. Cuman ya game free apa yang bisa diharapkan guys selain game online ya. Mau nggak mau ya langganan PS Plus itu. Kalau yang berbaru udah pasti dipromosikan sama store-nya bang. Oh gitu. Iya sih. Ada lagi kah? Ini Wolverine mau keluar gak ini? Kalau muncul-muncul di home gini mau keluar guys. Kapan keluarnya nih? Tanggal 15 bulan 9 2026. Dengan harga 1.349.000. Ini pre-order ya. 1.350.000. Oh ini yang deluxe. Ini yang versi deluxe. Ini yang biasa standar. Harganya 1.170.000. Wolverine. Steam aku lagi aja langsung promosi iya. Sering diskon nggak bang PS Store? Sering sih ada diskon terus ya, cuma diskonnya nggak ya kayak gini. Kalau di Steam ada namanya Steam Sale bang. Oh kalau di sini apa ya, deal sini doang sih. Place Days of Play nih, see all ini diskon semua nih. Terus ada apa lagi, Summer Game Fest 70% diskon. Ini gamenya kopi 4, kopi 1 2 3 4. Itu benar-benar ditungguin sama orang-orang. Oh di 90%. Oh 90%. 90% kayaknya ada nggak ya di PlayStation? Maksudnya beberapa game ada yang 90%, cuman ya game jadul gitu. Kayak ini kan 90% nih. Need for Speed Heat Deluxe Edition 100.000. Ini Mortal Kombat XL 88%. Apalagi game-game jadul. Kalau aku yang free aku klaim aja bang biar kelihatan ramai library-nya. Oh gitu. Kayak gitu sih. Ada lagi kah? Oke. Thank you Winning Eleven ya. Siapa sih namanya Winning Eleven nih? Panggilan. Keren juga tampilannya. Yes. Oke ya, lanjut besok ya. Sampai jumpa lagi di live stream berikutnya. And bye bye.